Hello, welcome to Kent Beer Reviews. Right, I've got another beer from Magic Rock. I had a bit of trouble. I had a beer and I was doing a live hangout and I fancied a beer and it had this, and then I couldn't find it again for ages until I went to Birmingham recently. Anyway, this is their original IPA. It's their Heathen from NorthernMonk out in Leeds, Yorkshire. This beer is coming in at 7.2% ABV and 50 IBUs. This has got a best before date of the 23rd of January, so I wanted to get this out of the way fairly soon. 330ml can then. I think I purchased this beer in a place called Clink, although we went to a few places and we had a few beers, me, Harry Meadows and Dean Johnson. So yeah, a finger and a half of white, pure white coloured kind of head in that light. Look at that. Lovely looking orangey beer in a glass, very hazy. There are some particulates just suspended there. They're not going mad. They're slowly edging their way down the heavier parts, but yeah, quite a bit of yeast suspended there. Excuse me. Yeah, let's crack on with an aroma. Lovely looking beer though. Excellent. Mango. It's got that kind of mango-y colour, really. Mango, kind of peachy. Citrusy, kind of nice orange, juicy orange. There's a slight dryness to it, maybe. I don't know what that's going to be. Let's go for it. Cheers. Yeah, lovely orangey. Oh, almost like to a blood orange. Nice kind of bit of sweetness to go with that. Easy drinking for a 7.2. Any other information on here? No, it just goes into the usual ingredients of water, malted barley, hops and yeast. Brewed and canned by NorthernMonk Brewing Company in Yorkshire. And that's about it. Heathen India Pale Ale. This is a limited release. Lovely looking can. Let's get the rest of this in and I'll go into try and break it down a little bit more. I've had a fair few beers from this brewery in the last few weeks, but I'm quite a fan of them, as you probably gathered. So yeah, it's a 2 3/4 finger head. It's got probably a upper end of medium body. Very juicy on the palate. Tropical fruit notes galore. I mean, this is probably towards the ends of its shelf life. I don't know how long they give their cans shelf life wise. It's always a best before date, so you don't actually quite find out. There's a slight chalkiness coming through now that there's more yeast. Tiny particulates, but there's nothing wrong with that at all. Helps carbonate the beer. Right, it's a natural carbonation. It's how they used to brew beers before false carbonation and chemicals. Well, certainly your modern day lagers. That mango is just, you can't get away from it. It's a beautiful beer. It's a very, very nice beer. These guys are on social media. A whole host. Yeah, they've got NorthernMonkBrewingCo.com. Then the email is, what's that? Drink I can't even, drink at NorthernMonkBrewingCo.com. We're on Twitter, and on Facebook, and on Instagram. I'll put all the links down below. One more taste then. Yeah, it's a nice pineapple edge coming through. There is a slight dryness in the taste that I picked up on the aroma. Did I get the hops? No, didn't say what hops they were. Got the IBUs and the ABV. Naturally hazy. Excuse me. Decent carbonation. Yeah, nice beer. Easy drinking for a 7.2, as I've said. I will give that, I think that's worthy of an 8.5 out of 10 for sure. It's about a 92, 93 out of 100. It's not quite into the 9 category, but yeah, it's a very, very solid beer for sure. So yeah, an A- from me. Definitely an A beer. I know that they're going to be doing another version of this in the new year. I think they could even be in tall boy cans. I'm not sure what size they will be. Between probably 400 and 500 ml cans, I guess. But yeah, check out NorthernMonk, and I'll put my playlist of all the other beers down below. Please subscribe if you're new to their channel. Give us a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers.